Hello, everybody. I am here again. 2 seconds. Yeah. I'm making Halo Reach things. I don't honestly know what we're doing today. I'm gonna do my best to do an adjustment on the chest piece. Then I'm gonna finish off the belly part and then get the whole thing put together in a big torso thing. And I've moved the camera, so I'll have more room here. It hasn't made much difference, if I'm honest. But yeah, I've had to fashion these pieces out of just scrap bits of foam, freehanding it to. Let me get this down. So basically, I have already started putting this part on, and it goes like that. It's just extending the underarm parts, and then I've got this piece to go in here as well, and that should basically cover it. Measured all the parts I was going to need and the angles and everything, and just drew it with a ruler. So yeah, the plan is just to get these like glued in as best we can. It's just those little bits there to go on this part first, and then we'll try and get that on like that. We'll have to hold that in place quite steady, because there we go. It's very tough foam, and it wants to pull back its shape. So I'm just doing this bit here first. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, been a weird couple of days. It looks like that's gonna go quite nicely. Yeah. Just need to make sure this goes where it should. So, get another big pool of glue. What are you doing, Admiral Scrat? If she was scratching my new couch again, I'm gonna lose my mind. She's there, eating her Halloween costume. I managed to get it on her once. There's a reason I only did it once. That was a fun time. It's a fun 20 minutes. Right, I'm gonna have to. Right, that should be all right. Okay, I'm gonna make sure you stay first. I'm going to get the middle part done first, the big long bit in the middle. What are you doing, missus? I can hear up to no good. Oh, just old cardboard. That's alright. I've put so much glue on that it's gluing the other bits as well, so I'll just have to hold them in place. Yeah, the reason I'm doing this is we got the top half of the chest right, I think, and everything was fine. And then as soon as I realised that the belly part fit the belt, but it didn't fit this bit, I knew that there was sort of a fluctuation between the template and the human. So the best thing to do is to do something like this, where you like find a spot on it where you can cut and make an adjustment, and it's not going to look too much out of like the character of the rest of the piece. Which I think, I mean, we'll know for definite once I've got this bit on, and then really definitely once the bit in this little gap here goes on as well. But I think I've all right. I think I've nailed it. I hope. She's having fun. Okay. I think we've got it. That's all right. God's sake. Right, I'm going to try and get this bit in as well. I need to take a little bit off this edge. Just a little bit of an angle on it. And on the other bit. Not a lot though. Okay, I'm gonna risk it and go for it. Of course. The burn. Why not? Ow. Don't look at me, look at what I'm showing you. Look, see? There it is. She's such a dumbass sometimes. There you go. Right. Okay, so that bit's in. I purposely did it a tiny bit bigger than it needs to be, so it will go behind this line here and therefore be easier to attach. It looks good from this side, but I can see on my monitor that there's a massive gap, but I think it's actually, no, it's touching. That's good. Okay, that is good. No, now's not the time, missus. No. No, 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 no. No, go away. No, no, please. No. Not right now. Not while there's critical work going on, missus. I know it's confusing, but just give me a minute or two, okay? Right. Hey, I think that's done it. That's much better. Right. Okay, we just need to try and line up the other bits. There we go. Right. I've just marked up where there was one little edge that I didn't account for. So there's this one here. And then there's this one. Let me do that a little bit more direct. There we go. And it's, yeah. I'm taking that straight out because I just don't like the way that happened. Doesn't need to be a huge amount out of this bit, so just a little bit on the other side will do. Right, yeah. This bit on the other hand needs quite a bit taken out. And then there's the bottom part, which should line up exactly in a straight line. I'm going to take a little bit more out than I need to on that one, like just in case, basically. And then there it is. That's the shape we want. Oh no. Right. Bang on. Right. I think, judging by the other side, we need to take a little bit out of this side, I think. Let's see, what did we do? Yeah. So yeah, we need to get a bit of an angle cut on these bits. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out. I need those bits, that's why I put them there. Little knob. Right. Okay. I'm gonna get the back bit in first. So yeah, I think I need to see that moves in. I think I need to take a tiny bit out of this side as well because it's cut different to the opposite one that we just finished off. Not a huge amount, just enough to make it bend inwards a little bit, and then I'm gonna attempt to get this middle bit done. I was gonna do the other side, but I reckon it's probably better to do this. Because it's that little bit more awkward. Just a tad. So I reckon if I can get this in, it should shape. And then we get the rest of it glued. Nearly. Okay. Right, I'm going to glue the bottom part in now. Get on there. Oh no, don't. Oh, it's dripping. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can-ish. Ugh. Dude, get out. Fucking hell. Just tearing up what little foam I've got left. I hate it when she does that because then, like, you can tell she's not really asked about it either. Because if she was asked about it, she wouldn't be. Where are you on the camera? There. She wouldn't be there, wandering around the couch. She'd have immediately come back to get it, to finish it off. So that's how we know that she was just being a dick. Oh, good. I've got some glue stuck to the top of it. Oh, thank you. This is actually a Leviathan Games welcome. Thank you. This is actually a terribly botched freehand adjustment to this Halo Reach chest because I discovered the underarm parts were too small. So I've had to freehand this little extra piece, find a part on the underarms that would actually, you know, accept a little bit extra. And here we are. There's also a kitten in the background messing up my entire flat. Reach is gutted, yeah. It was definitely up there for me. I think I had the best time with Reach when it came out. I'm old, so I was 19 or 18 when the first game came out, and I've just been with it ever since until 343 took over, and I just started to drift away from it. So I think around about the ODST time, and Reach is where it was peak for me, because that was when I spent most of my time on like 3 multiplayer, and then Firefight when ODST came out, and then when Reach came out, all my friends that I'd made on Halo 3 migrated over to Reach with me, so it was like the same but different for me. I loved it all those first 5 games were absolutely amazing. I even liked the first Halo Wars. I'm like, you know, I've got a grunt right there with my alien eggs. I don't know if you can see that, and then Guilty Spark up the top there. Bit of a fan, and and you might notice it's a 3 grunt as well. There we go. But yeah, I can never. I'm one of these people. Like, I'm really into Ninja Turtles as well, and people ask me what my favorite Ninja Turtle is, and I can't tell them because it fluctuates between iterations and how I'm feeling, and then also with my favorite Halo game, it depends how I feel, you know, at a given day. That's actually sick as fuck. Thank you, mate. Yeah, that whole arm is just all sci-fi stuff that I'm really into, and like there's Aliens, there's Farscape, there's Firefly, there's Halo. Alien at the top there, under the Serenity ship from Firefly, and yeah, I'm bit of a nerd, dude. Oh Okay. Right. Let's see if we can get the rest in. What are we doing, missus? Hey? Hi. I'm going to be my parrot again. Don't get in there. Thank you. Yes, you can go on there. What's happening? Hmm? What are you doing, eh? What are we doing? Are you going to be good today so I can get some work done? Or are you going to mess everything up for me? Huh? I think it's a bit of both, isn't it? Please don't dig your claws into my side again. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Oh. She's paddying now. Okay. I'm going to have to do it on the other side because it's not quite as tight on that side. But I'm also adding a bit of glue along this line here to give it some more like pull from being pushed into, like, you know, back into its original, like pulling back into its original shape, which is what it really wants to do right now. Really. Really. And it doesn't want to glue either, so that's fucking fantastic. Yes, that's what we want. The glue falling off instead of gluing. Excellent work, everyone. Excellent work. Now please get off my fucking fingers. Please, thank you. Okay. I'm realising also I can use this to help the situation. That's fitting a little bit better than it did on the other side, so that's good. I could still take a tiny bit out of it though. Yeah. Do you know what? No, I'm gonna force this one, because right here it really wants to be as tight to this as possible to hold this in place, because then it'll have more points of contact. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a little bit of glue along the bottom here, and then actually where we want it to glue on this side here. Spread it out. Right. Oh, shit. I should have done it one bit at a time, I think. But it's okay. Get that in. So it's more or less where it wants to be, and then we can stick that to it. Oh god, right. Nearly. Up a little bit. Come on, there we go. Right, not you. You were not invited to the lift party. You stay right there and get that glue off. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, that's looking alright. Okay. Can you get the glue on this side? Ow. Shit. Come on. Get off. Get off. Get off. Right. Solidify. Okay. That's that whole bit extended. Doesn't seem to have done too much to the top. I was worried it'd warp these parts, but it hasn't. It's moved them ever so slightly, but nothing too drastic. Like, it's still pretty good. Okay. Right, now we move on to the belly. So that's the back of it you're seeing right there. And yeah, I realised before I've got a template of this that includes everything, but it also includes this part right here with the X on it there, that big X. So these parts technically connect to the bottom of that on each side. So what we might have to do is figure a way of just bridging the gap and then adding on top the spinal parts. So yeah, let me just pull up the actual undersuit and we'll have a look. There we go. So yeah, this part, this is all already included. I think we've got up to, did we add that? I don't think we did, you know. We're up to here, aren't we? Yeah, that's what these are. So I need to just come up with a piece that, based off this little tiny bit here, that's right there. Let me get rid of all the shit. There we go, look. So just this part, probably that as well actually. Including this bit here, we need to cover this whole thing because I've got separate parts that will do this job here and this one. We don't need that because that's part of the chest piece, and so's this, as it turns out. We need this, which I have. Will go underneath. What the hell? Right, there's this thing, which clearly goes on the rest, like under the chest piece, but we don't need that. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best thing to do. I think the next thing is to add this part and just do it as a whole piece. Like we follow these outer edges and then we just join it together like along here, and we don't bother with any of this like detail and stuff there because we can just stick the stuff on top. Like that bit there, we can literally just take this main shape on the inside and glue it on top on both sides. Then I've got the separate pieces there and there to go on, and then for some reason this is two separate pieces, which is just the weirdest thing. And see, yeah, I would just like get rid of that and use that shape. For that part, but I think I've got that as well, so it's all good, I think. Right, okay, so add this bit, flatten it out, basically freehand a shape that goes in the middle of this, and then we can stick all these parts on top. I reckon that's the way to go. So we want this bit. It's weird, there's like a whole bunch of this that we're not going to use now because is that 2? Yeah, it's 2. Yeah, because none of this is needed. I'm not going to chuck it out just yet though, just in case. Right, let's get this cut out. I think that should do it. Yeah. Now this is the other bit that I've got that, yeah, has all the other parts on it. So that's good. I'm just going to pull up the design that came from. Not here. Oh dear, where did it come from? Where did that bit? Oh, I know where I got it from. Yes, there it is. It's a lot more detailed than the other model. And that's supposed to be like, yeah, that's all the bits that will be sticking on the back, which I'll do once we actually get it attached to the rest of the chest. But we have all that, so that's good. Yeah. Oh my god. Ah, there you go, yeah. It's so we've got the back sides of them, and then we also have those details to go on top. So that's cool. That's really cool, in fact. Exciting, even. Right, so first things first, we'll get this onto some skinny foam. See if we've got enough left on this one to do a couple. That is almost exactly the right shape, so that's going on there. Right. Before I lose them. There we go, right. Don't know if I'll ever use those scrap bits, but I didn't think I'd use these bits. So it's like, you know, you never know, mate, you know what I mean? Look. Right. Now, I believe this is the left part. Get the right one up. Yeah, it's because I'm holding it upside down here. blade is starting to dull. Right, that's like that. And we have yes, it is there. Right, okay. I'm gonna have to change the blade. There's no two ways about it. I'll have to change bloody blade, lad. No, 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 no. Come on. All my bloody. This is that cat. She's knocked them all out. Who's done this? No, she hasn't knocked them all out. Somehow. Right. Okay. Concentrate. Fresh blade. Old blades. Right. Oh, Jesus. Yes, it's very good. It's like there's nothing there when you put a new blade in and you cut in this soft stuff. But I've said it a million times, like, it really doesn't take very long for it to completely dull a metal blade. This soft little squidgy stuff just absolutely kills and dulls your blades. Whereas the thick, hard stuff that I use for the armor parts and everything, like, I could use the same tool for like 2 weeks straight on those and it would be fine. It's so weird. Alright, okay. We want to be quite close and then we move out into a wider angle. There we go, right. There we go. go. Right, there's the other half. Whoopsie daisy. So, we're... oh yeah, of course, right. So it sits on top of this one. So I'm literally going to just glue those parts flat onto this. And then just bend it upwards like that. And then we'll just see how that works. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It don't make any sense, mate. He really wanted me to take chunks out of the rest of it as well. Right, we can bend it. We have the technology. It's called fingers. We can bend with fingers. I think. I don't care. Right, let's just see. Let's just see what happens. Fantastic. Right. I'm getting strange emails. Not like dodgy ones, just strange. Ones I don't understand why, like most nights I don't get, and then I start streaming and I get them. Like notification emails for Instagram. Like somebody you don't know did a thing that you don't care about, you know. You should definitely sign in. Dude, I'm busy. You know? Glued me hair. Glued me thumbs. Ah. Who are you selling to? Who are you selling? Like, what is... Unbelievable. Right, I'm going to try and do exactly the same. Fingers crossed. That's right. Managed it, I think. More or less. More or less how we had the other side. So while that's a little bit flexible still, I'm going to just put the finishing touches on top there. Right, bear with me. Be right with you. Fuck. Great. Ow. Got a massive blister on my pinky finger now. Can't even pull the glue off at the moment, it hurts so much. Feels like the skin's going to come off with it. Excuse me. Right. I know I've been dead silent for ages. It's worth explaining what I'm trying to do because I'm not sure if I did before I started. Because of the way the belly part is around the back with all like the spine bits that need to be glued on and everything, ow, 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 ow. It's best to, oh god, that hurts. Best to get it glued in, all in place exactly where we need it, and then glue the spine bits on after the fact, because if you try and do it before, it could be, what's the word? I'm all distracted because that hurts a lot. Don't know if that, you can see a bit of glue on the side there. That's just where there is a blister forming as we speak. It won't be symmetrical. That's what we're looking at. It won't be. So if I can get it glued in properly and exactly where we need it, like that, you can't see. The idea is that we can line it up properly. Dear, right. I'm fucking freaking out about it now because I've just done that and burnt myself to a crisp. There we go. Didn't know that time at least. Right, I'm going to try and at least get you somewhat where I am right now. There. So that's that. This is difficult. I'm sorry. It's going to take all my concentration. Okay. Excellent. This is going badly, but somehow I'm making it work. Get off. Right, I'm going to force this bit. Let's see how that works out for us. That's gone quite well. That's gone quite well, even though it's still too big for it, really. Right, I'm going to try and do the same on the other side somehow. I don't think it's going to work this way around because, as you can see, it seems a lot like it feels like there's more of it on this side than there was on the other somehow, even though it's the exact same templates flipped. This is difficult. I just had to glue in reverse. It worked though. It's in there. My hand's glued to it as well right now, but you know we're there. That's the main thing. We're getting there, and I think I can squish the foam into doing what it should. Just about. Get off. There we go. Right. So, the nice thing about all this is that, as I've said before, this squishy foam really likes the glue. Like, loves it, mate. Loves a bit of glue, and it just sort of seeps into all the squishy pores of it, and yeah, we seem to. It seems to like glue really well and stick really fast. So there's an accuracy test for you. Try pulling a trigger on a gun with your thumb. Ah, yes, there we go, there we go. Yeah, it's a little bit past it. That's the other luxury we've got, is I can line up lines that we have on the other side, that's helping get this right. That's as far as we glued on the other side. That's looking all right, isn't it? Okay. Yeah. I think we just need to figure out what we're doing with this down here. That's meant to go in anyway. On the template, it goes in like an inward bow. Grab the scrap foam, see if there's anything. Yeah, that'll do. Right. Tell you what. Excellent, that's what we wanted. Right. It's somewhat like that, but I think really is it though? No, mate. No. Yeah, we should have done it in the actual shape that it's gonna be. Yeah, that's going to be much more like it. I'm going to loosely go like outside of the lines that I've drawn, just so we have room for error, and if we've cut too much out, then that's a problem. But if we haven't, we can trim away until we get it right. Wish it was a little bit more symmetrical than that, but actually, is it? No, it's not. Oh my god, look at that. That's a little bit better. Ugh, Christ. That's horrible. Oh dear. I mean, it's better. Right. Okay, let's see if we can. God damn it. Okay, right. Oh my god. Fucking glue web everywhere. Yeah, I need to find something that'll be a little bit more. What's the word for it? I think it needs to go behind it. Basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, if you're wondering what you've missed, let me show you. Just that. Trying to figure out the hole in the back. Freehanding everything to. I don't know what this is about. I'm freehanding it so I can try and like just. Because what I figured out, I'll show you. This bit at the top here, right here. Oh, where's the other one? There is is right there, attached to the bloody template that we did. It's attached to the back of the chest. So I'm going to use. Whoa, what the hell are you doing? Settle down. I'm going to use these things for the spine, but that means we have to fill in these gaps here and here. Well, not there, but like all above here, all around here, and where this is and everything. So I've done up to there. That and that we did today was, yeah, it was both, wasn't it? Yeah. I can't remember. It was. I don't know. I think I just put that one on, but I've also extended the underarms of the thing. Let me show you. This is like recap time. This section here, I've added there and there on both sides. Because the top of the chest was right, but the underarms were too small. When I had her measure right round herself, it was the belly part was right and the belt part's right, and the top of the shoulders is right, but the underarm wasn't because the belly part wouldn't fit. So I've extended the underarms. Then I put the last little bits on the back, last little bits on the back of the chest, and I'm just trying to figure out how to fill that hole. with the bits of scrap floppity foam that I've got, and then I have those to cut out. They're really cool and incredibly detailed and much better than the ones that have come with the belly part template, so I'm going to use those over this once I fill the hole. And the only way to fill the hole was to glue the whole thing in, so we knew exactly what shape it was going to take, so we knew exactly what shape to add to it. So, do you follow that, everybody? Everybody with me? Also, I'll put the camera up there. Because then I look at the chat and I can look at you like that. If that's okay. Everyone. And thank you. So yeah, the trouble is that it's still just a little bit big for the chest part. So we're dealing with that. And I think what I might end up doing is just gluing a piece in to just go over it, like go under it rather. Because I think there's a part goes over this bit here anyway, and then the next spinal part starts there and goes up here, and then there's a block here, so the block's going to cover this bit, so that's fine. But then there's a bit there, so we're going to have to figure out getting a piece in here as well to like come under that. But yeah, I reckon if I just stick something in under that, then that'll be okay. And I'm gonna use, careful, I'm gonna use this bit. Like so. Is that going all the way? Yeah. And I'm just gonna bend it and form it to the shape and just stick it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh no, I haven't thought this through. Is that? Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay. No, it's not. Shit. Oh no! What are you playing at, mate? What are you fucking doing? What are you fucking doing, mate? What are you doing? I should be doing it like this. I should be. And it would help if I did it with some sort of like shit. Yeah, if I did it with some sort of like bloody precision, that would help as well. Oh, right. Has your hat been in Triceratops? Yeah. I've got my little East 17 going on. It's my other hat. It's the hat I usually use for my dreads. Oh no. There you go. Is that better? Oh god. Oh no, my neck went warm. It's okay. Right. I've done it again. Right. Fucking shit. Shit. Right. I'm going to take a moment. So I'm realising now that... Yeah. Better to have something slightly more symmetrical, and I'm going to attempt to stretch this out. And I think a better idea is to glue these side bits in first, and then attempt this horrible monstrosity that's happening. So yeah, that's the plan. One at a time. I honestly wish I'd had the foresight to keep the parts when I'd finished with them, but I didn't. So here we are. Right, fuck it. I've had enough. Pushed it out to go on because fuck it, that's why. There we go. Close enough. Right. To sort of double down and make absolutely sure that this works properly, I'm gonna make the sort of the big solid parts of this out of thick ass foam. And then there's little detaily bits that go on top of it that I'll make out of skinny little crap foam. And then we can go from there. And it'll solidify that as well. It'll pull that together and keep it like that. Exactly that. Like that. Anyway. Just thought I'd show that off. You know who you are. Right, which one's which though? Is it big to small or is it small to big? It's big to small, going from the bottom. Fantastic. Oh my. Anyone else hungry? You might have to explain the meaning behind that one. Your specific meaning. Because I know what I got. And it's not allowed. Yeah, it's bleach. I happen to be wearing the exact shirt, one of my favourites that got bleached. I love the donut though. Very good. It just so happens to be the exact one that I was talking about a while, like yesterday. So I just showed off the bleached bits. There's a bunch more, but it sort of travels round. It's hard to see on camera. Annoying. At some point, I'll get a permanent marker and just draw over it. Bleach wash the bottom. Oh, I'd have to get someone else to do that. I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to pull that off, I'm sure. Hang on a minute. Okay, right. I know what to do. I'm very, very clever sometimes. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Yes, please. Do you know, I meant to. I'm gonna actually. 2 seconds, everyone. I need to say something that you don't deserve to hear. There. I have returned. Right. So, what we're going to do with these bad boys is I'm getting these cut out now, and then I'm going to get the bits that go on top of them in the flappy form. Actually glue them on top, and they should be wrongly fitted. They should be too big, small, too small. And then we're going to get the rotary tool out and edge them. What am I doing here? There, you can see what I'm doing now. So that's those two. I'll put that down there for now. Oh, cool. Yeah, I went into and I was looking for my t-shirts and I saw it. And I was like, oh, don't gadget. Right. Oh yes. Fantastic. Oh, I wonder if it'll fit on this bit. Nope. Let's see. Oh, it'll definitely go on here. Get a couple on here. Hooray. So yeah, with the way this is shaped, the inside of it lines up exactly with the inside of the thick one that we've already cut out. But the outside is supposed to, but the thick one is supposed to be at an angle, but there's no way to judge that angle and like cut it. So the best thing to do is to get this. Okay, cool. Yes, definitely. Yeah, so you cut this, get it on, like glue it on, and then you can freely use it as a guide to angle the outer bit, the thick part. And it's much fun. Oh, I haven't done that. There we go. Boots. Oh. That's cool. Yeah, do that. Don't sell stuff you feel like you know when you get to a point where you're trying to clear out, but you should never sell stuff that you even have a slight second thought about, because you know you'll look back and and be totally gutted you got rid of it, you know. So yeah, you do right. That's definitely the best way. Oh no, come on. Don't do that, dickhead. Oh, I trusted you. That is such a dick move. Right. Okay. Shouting at a piece of foam. Right. There. So that's the idea, is you can now sort of use that angle to go around and make it work. I'm actually going to chop a bit out of it first because that's wasting a lot of time. And then I can smooth it easier with the rotary tool. There we go. There. Makes more sense to do that. No. Not symmetrical. It's not worked anywhere near as well as I wanted it to, but it's okay. Okay. Just about. Right. I'm going to do the other one. Where is it? There. This one is incredibly thin and spindly, and it's going to be a right pain in the arse to do. So let's do it. The one advantage is that it doesn't have like soft angles so much, so there's not as much fiddling around to do, and it should just be a little bit more straightforward. He says. But shit always happens when you're dealing with such thin, spindly shits. Like this. Like this shit. Fucking shit. Oh. Hooray. Look it. Yay. Oh, it's so spindly. There we go. Okay. Stern silence as the angles were prepared. Yeah, this time I'm not going to trust the like very spongy foam to go where it's supposed to on its own. I'm going to actually put it there. Shit. Shit. Okay. There we go. That one's much better than that one. But together they look alright. And on the spine, they should look great. Hi, baby. What's happening? Eh? Not in there. Oi. Come on. What's happening, baby? You're happy? Hmm? What's this? Hmm? Yeah? Good happy girl. And say hello to everyone. Yeah. There you are. Here she is, everyone. I need these bits. You can play with the rest. Don't swallow it though. I'm going to put those little bits away. Because you're a silly Billy sometimes, aren't you, baby? Hey. Oh. You're going. Don't bop my Triceratops. She's like, there's an extra bit. There's got to be something that I can kill under there. Oh my god, look. It's your tail. What's happening? Eh? What's happening? Hey, come in. Come on then. Whoa, it's your tail, silly. Whoa. Where you going? What's happening, baby? Eh? Oh, yes. Very good, yes. No, but the back of it is. Like up here, it's a bit dotty up there. I'll see if the better camera will pick it up, but like, it's sort of all right. But when you look at like the bottom of the chair where she claws, like the back of the bottom, is absolutely fucked. Like it's not black anymore. It's grey now. It's been shredded. She's. You're a bloody bugger, aren't you? Eh? Yes. Yes, we're gonna bite Dad. That's it. Good lass. Mwah. I live on the edge. I give you kisses when you're in bitey moods because I know that I can get away with it, and I will move my eye. I will shut my eyes. I will move my head quicker than you can catch me. At the moment, that will change, and one day she'll blind me. I know, but I'm willing to take that risk. Can't help it. What can I say? So let's evaluate. Where are we? We've done those two, so now we need to do exactly the same again with the big bit. There's a big fat bit, a big blob, if you will. Get out of there. Please don't play in my work. Oi. I mean it. Fucking cat thinks I'm playing. I ain't playing. So that's going on the thick form, and then we've got this little ditty to go on top of it. And then this is going on the skinny form. I'll do that now because I've got it. Get out! Get out! I've got nowhere else I can put that chest piece at the moment. I can't really hang it up on where I have been because now it's too big. But I need it out, so I can't just go put it in a cupboard. And she's just going and sitting in it. But I know she's not just going to sit in it. After a certain amount of time, she'll start clawing and going nuts like a fox in a chicken coop. And if she breaks it, I will lose my freaking mind. Because you know you're a cute little heartbreaker. Huh. Just checking. Right, okay, here we go. So it sort of sits just in the middle here. About there. And then we go inward all around. Right. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, we want just a little bit off before I start. Go. There's sort of a hefty bit comes off that bit, but I think I'll do that all with the rotary too. Thing. Right. Here we go. Once again. No. Not quite. I'm going to be here all day, shaving bits off. Right. I think that's as close as I'm going to get it now. Right, stop. Stop it, everyone. What's happening? It sounds like it's saying no in different ways. No, no. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's what we're looking at spinally. Just like that. Right. We need now 4 little side pieces that are all getting done in the soft form. There's 7. $12. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Doubly get out of that. I need you to not eat the last of my thick foam. Thank you. My God. That sounds weird. Whatever she's doing. I'm not sure I like it. $32. And 9. Right. Yeah. So they do actually go this way around to me. So that goes about there. Oh no, it's a bit higher. It's about there. Okay. There it is. That's the whole spinal. It's all spiny and shit. Tidy up all these bits. Right. Ow. Right. Right. Now we play a game I like to call How the Fuck Do We Get That On There Then? I'm switching to the other thing there to give us a guide where more or less they want to be. And so this pretty much has been given, we've been given a guide because there's those little lines that I nearly cut out. Get off me hat. Right. Yeah, the only trouble is lining it up with those little bits in the middle there that you can't quite see from your angle, I'm sorry. Because it really wants to like bend out of that and it can't because that's naughty. We're going to have a problem here. Unless I can glue those down in a minute. I think we can. Okay, right. We'll go down a little bit. I try to glue it exactly where I am right now. So Right. Out of there now. Get out. Bloody cats. You are trying my patience, Mrs. Get. I can see you. Problem with these bloody cats you find in the woods is they're not scared of anything, so you can't really freak them out into getting out of where you need. You make a noise and they just go, huh? And carry on destroying. You're an oblet. Right. Now these things are supposed to be like here, I think. Yeah. She is more than trying my patience right now. Get out! Fucking hell. Right. Right, you know, like normal. I'm gonna pop this on somehow. Are you doing it again? Get out. Now. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out, get out. Please, please, stop it. Stop it. Just stop. You're not going in there. I don't want you wrecking my wires and my foam, right? Stop it. Lord, give me strength. Will you stop it? Gosh darn it all to heck. I'm just about to lose my mind, honey, honey. It's just like fucking kittens, isn't it? There was no putting her off from going under there and fucking with all the wires and the foam for some reason. It's 'cause I'm here. It's 'cause I'm sat right here. Christ indeed. I kind of want to... If you start again, I'll lose my mind, dude. I cannot be held responsible for my actions. Sorry, carry on, carry on. Jesus. It was about to be over just then. I've got an idea. Right. I've had an epiphany. I know, I should be more careful. But it's going to work. And now that's broken. Right. Ooh. What's happening? Get out of there now. Yes, can relate to both. What's that one say? Yeah, pretty much. Some people buy special shorts to leg it. Leg it shorts. Get out! Fucking Nora. Who the hell is Nora? Ugh. I'm gonna have to peel this off somehow. Oh, bollocks, right. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this to sit in there. No, I'm gonna cut a new one. That is not a pen. It's a bit of a patchwork, but it's worked. Uno memento. Okay. We're nearly there. I swear to God. Ow. Okay. I'd love to know what you're doing. Jesus Christ. Oh, I just really fucking bat myself. Lovely. There. Spent all that time just trying to glue bits into there. Christ. And the main reason is this bit's supposed to go directly under that bit, and it would have looked really bad if I hadn't. So, here we go. Oh, tonight is not the night for loads of fucking glue stick. Ugh. What's that? someone wants me to print something for them. It's actually a really big job, like 4 or 5, maybe 6 plates, and then once it's shipping to Australia, I'm like, I don't know if I can. Oh God, this is such a mess. Oh, shit. This is why it's always a bad idea to try and remove things from soft form. I'll show you in just a moment. That's why. This little guy. Right. Okay. Oh God Almighty! Right. Is it which way around? This way. Okay. And it's on this side. It's the wrong side. For a start. Okay. Okay. I am frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. It's a combination of this being like, but then also the fucking cat wouldn't stop going under there and fucking my wires and shit. There's the other one. Is that? Yeah, that's supposed to go like here. Alright, fine. I'll do that. And then I'll make the other one match it. And then fuck it. Ta-da! Okay. Let's see how she does. uh, get in the middle. How dare you? How's that? I could cry. Right. I tell thee what. Ritz fucking maxing. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. That is fucking amazing. Oh, thank you. I'm glad because it was a frustrating, horrible journey to get to that point. I wanted to lose my fucking shit several times in that whole to do. Only time. Good call. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Yes, I'll save. I really appreciate it. And to the people that watch me back later on like YouTube and sometimes the Twitch videos as well. But like, yeah, I really appreciate you. And I'll nip back tomorrow and actually no, there's nothing to do now. I've got to wait for the thick foam to turn up. So that's what I'll be doing. Oh, I could do some Ninja Turtle. I'll do some Ninja Turtle.